Well, all kind of things going on. Mr. Trump, yes, call on the War Act. Basically, the War Act during the Civil War and during World War One and World War Two. It was actually really tuned in World War Two. Basically, what happened is the United States of America government will take over the production of commodities of all types of the civilian population. Basically, they own you, and the economy will be turned into a what they call a war economy. Basically, you are going to be no longer a how can I say, a crybaby. It's snowflake. They're going to make you fight. Now, I have no idea who they're fighting. Apparently they're fighting a little bug that nobody can see with their clear eyes. You have to have a microscope. So, I have no idea. I think what happened is the economy was failing. I mean, I can see it. And now they, not only in the United States of America, in the entire world. And Trump is responsible for this. We know the supply has been lended or given to the Chinese now since 1980, and actually since Nixon, when Nixon showed up in China, hugging everybody. So we know that. We know Mr. Trump say, China, you're responsible for this and the other, and I'm going to attack you. So a week after they finally decided they're going to accommodate each other, we have a bug that's killing everybody in the whole world. And the Chinese is showing us that without them, the world will collapse. And it is collapsing. Not yet. Right now, you are still having a television, and you are still calling for $1,000 a week, and you are still calling for gay rights and women rights and all this bunch of rights, because you are not hungry yet. You have never been hungry in your entire life. But I have. And I'm going to tell you this. People out there with diabetes, they're going to have an advantage, because that is exactly what diabetes is. Diabetes is not a disease. Diabetes is a resistance to food that we eat too freaking much. So now, when this coronavirus shows up and people start going zombie around the streets with no clothes, no food, everybody in line to get food because now the government have taken over and you let them, guess what? If you can go without eating for like 4 or 5 days and maintain your body weight and actually feel better, because when you cut all this bunch of carbohydrates and all this crap that you're eating right now, the industry is giving you, because you are not hunting anymore, you are not growing a damn thing. No, you don't even know how to grow it. I don't think even Mr. Bloomberg know how to grow anything. He say he is gonna put a little hole in the ground and throw a little piece of corn or something, a seed of some type. It's not working. It doesn't work that way. So guys with diabetes, guess what? You just have an advantage of everybody else. So I don't know what it's going to end up, but I can say this: protect your freedom. Protect your freedom, because that is the only thing that's going to save you. Protect your neighbor, because the neighbor is the closest thing you have, even closer than your family. Your family might be in another state someplace, but your neighbor is right next door to you. And if you have an idea that you're going to get a rifle and hunt other people food, I got a news for you, buddy. You probably don't last like 3 minutes on the road. It's not about bullets. It's about friendships. Make friends, you will survive. And yes, the numbers are boggling my mind. You know, I'll try to calculate them, and I couldn't calculate it. I calculated $1 trillion, 1 trillion divided by $360 million. That is how many people are in the United States of America that we know of, because the census just collapsed. Now we're no longer counting people. So you do the math. Do the math for me. I didn't have the time to do it, and it's just mind-boggling. I mean, I introduced $1 trillion divided by 360 million people, and then I start adding all the taxes and all the other crap that they charging out. My mind went blank. I said, no, I cannot calculate this. So maybe some of you can, but the result will be the money they are going to take away from you. Because they're giving you your money back. Remember that. It is your money all along. All they have to do is stop charging you taxes. That is the key. And guess what? The Democratic Party and the Republican Party and all the rest of the parties, they are never going to do that. They are never going to say, hey, right now we at war with a little bug or whoever. We are at war. You don't have to pay taxes anymore. Right now we are at war, and every one of you is a soldier, and we have to deal with it and forget about all these toque de quedas and all these, you know, dividing people and color coding people. No, that is not the way to do it. So this is what I'm telling you. Cease right now all taxes being paid by corporations, being paid by individuals, being paid by anybody in the United States of America until we figure out what is going on. Leave that money right now on the hands of the people, and do not make the people stop functioning, earning their living, because you will kill them by just isolating them, because their body cannot get immunized. Yes, some of you are going to die. It's no doubt about that. Maybe hundreds of thousands are going to die, but that will make us stronger.